Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is SixR. I'll bring you guys a different type of video today. It's going to be how to play every role for beginner in Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker Combat Edition. Let's get right to the video. Starting out, everybody should know that combat battle, you only get 10 lives in combat battle. Once you die 10 times, the game ends. You have about 7 minutes on the clock to fight and become victorious in the map. First of all, when you spawn in, you want to rotate in the middle of the map and find the first scroll. The first scroll, solo queuing or playing in a 4-stack, is very, very important in this game mode. The scroll can dictate how many kills you're gonna get. It gives you buffs like attack buffs, defense buffs, movement buffs, healing buffs, plus spamming jutsus and also curing dropping down. I'm also gonna go over with every role when I solo queue and I play in a 4-stack. First off, we're gonna talk about the attack roll. The attack roll serves the highest amount of damage in the game. You really want to use your combinations, your combos with your claws or hand-to-hand combat. Also optimize your jutsu. The attack roll does the most damage in Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker. The main roles of focus as attack role is the healer or the other DPSs on mainly the range. Healer in range on the other team has the lowest amount of health in the game. And also I'm gonna elaborate to you guys how I play personally and what my mindset isn't on the game. I want to deal as much damage as possible in the game so I can prioritize getting my ult gauge faster plus killing people faster. You also want to play with your team. If you are playing in a 4-stack, definitely want to communicate with your teammates, play off each other, and even if you're solo queuing, please, I know it's hard, but play off your teammates. Team play is very important in this game. This is not a solo game, and more likely to draw closer to victory in the game. Understanding how to use your attack combos. Make sure you start your fight with at least a jutsu and the combination ended off with a jutsu, or just focus one role or help your other role. You can pair up with your range or pair up with your tank, your defensive player to actually get a kill and work with your team to optimize kills proficiently. What personally I like to do, because I know my attack combos pretty well, I like to focus one role in the game. Again, that is a range and the healer. I'll put pressure on them all game, especially if you put pressure on the healer per se. They can't heal their teammates and also have to waste heals on themselves and they'll panic. Also, knowing a player that's low in the game, you want to observate in the game, you want to look around. If you're focusing on one role and that's not working out, change to another role. Look around as someone else's one shot. You want to unlock on your current target and then move to that other role. Knowing when to use your attack ultimate in the game can really change the tide of the game, especially if you're running a one-shot killing ult like Flying Raging level 3, Kerma Head, Link mode. Any ultimates in the game that are one-shot, have a one-shot input, and definitely change the tide of the game. Definitely use that on the enemy's healer range. Even if you see people grouped up, you want to throw that ultimate on them and you can get a quad. On the attack aspect of solo queuing, if you're fine getting kills normally, make sure you guys run like 7 heavenly breaths, gate of limits, something that gives you your health back. Even Kerma Link mode. Probably Kerma Link mode is probably the strongest to use. You get all your heals back. And also, you can use a Kerma Head to kill somebody. Range has low health, but can be very high damaging, and it's very team coordinated. Can't solo somebody with range, but what I like to do on my range in a 4-stack is play off my DPS or my tank. That's either my attack or defense. I use my ninja to support my allies, or an Amaterasu on the healer if my attack's on the healer so they can do more damage. Kazan's attack or any other role, I can follow up with some Sembuns plus like a flame pull. Quite a bit of damage off of that too. Range types definitely keep a distance in the game, but what I like to do is I use my combos. I actually have an annotation above of how to play range simply using combos plus ninjutsu. My favorite combos right now are Flame Pull and Amaterasu. With that, it's definitely one of the best classes in the game. While playing range also, you need to be able to learn how to move fluently, be able to block, guard, and dodge ninjutsu. As I said, you're pretty squished. As a solo player, I highly recommend putting on emergency exit or time space op. Personally think time space op is best to use on a solo queue. Personally right now, I'm not using time space op. I like using shadow clone jutsu. I'm trying to be anti-time space op right now. I don't really like it, especially when I'm in a 4-stack. Range is also very observational. You want to be able to look around the map, make sure your camera sensitivity is up 10. You can always look at the corner of your eye. If someone's one shot, you can jump on with their allies. If not, you can solo somebody with a bunch of combos and you can use your ninjutsus proficiently and secure a kill. Using your ultimates on range, you can really change the tide of the game. I actually like using Shigigami Dance Paper Storm. That steals the enemy ninjutsu, and you can clean up the whole other. If not, if you like to run a killing ult, I highly recommend Kamui Shuriken, Takemichi no Kami, or even a Tosca Blade. Make sure you guys are very aware of your surroundings on range. Again, you are very low health, so make sure you guys put yourselves in the right position. I like to play walls, I like to play high. I like to readjust, look around, depending on where the enemies are going and the targets I'm trying to target. For the solo queue aspect strict on range. I know you have a low health. Even if you don't have a healer, run emergency exit. You'll at least get some heals back. Run some ninjutsus that are high damaging, even maybe like a cheeky Shoto Majestic. That can be very well, can go invisible and serve high amount of damage. Also, make sure you're using a jutsu combination that's very comfortable for you. Every jutsu combination can be different for everybody in the game. Make builds that can prioritize your survivability and solo queue, playing off your teammates. Even play off your teammates if you're solo queuing. Moving on is a defense type, aka tank. Defense type really locks down the DPSs on the other team. That's what I like to do. I like to either go for the attack. Attack is the highest damaging class in the game by far, especially with the damn chakra claws in the game. They're very annoying. But I like to run as a Zon Strike. Even though Chia Flame formation, you can even run that on solo queue. Or Chia Flame formation, buff your allies. Allies is defensive guard. What I like to do is a Zon Strike my enemy, put them in a combo stall, or even go for a kill. If I have like a Zon Strike Wood Strangle or a Zon Strike Dragon Flame Bomb, I can do a massive amount of damage while stalling them. And again, if you see somebody low, corner of your eye, you can obviously stun tap the person, charge in, and help your other DPSs, or then communicate to your teammates, be like, yo, I got somebody low, or use your indicator in game. You press down the D-pad, and that can signal your teammates to come to you. The tank or the defense has the highest health in the game, so you can take a lot of ninjutsu. I personally like running Reckless Charge in combat, Ready Resolute for my top and bottom skill. The tank's job is also to keep your hero alive, make sure you guard your healer, because the attack on the other team can jump on your healer and do a lot of damage to your healer. You want to make sure you lock down the attack player a lot and make sure he has 0 free roam. The tank can also be the setup person in the game. Your tank can set up the Zon Strike, removing the enemy sub, and you can set up a kill for your teammates. What I like to do is a Zon Strike somebody, then call out from my team, be like, yo, let's tell me you got a Zon Strike, jump him, and I'll put him a combo. Either set up a Zon Strike combo, Wood Strangle, go to my other teammates. If not, I can set up a perfect combo to one-shot them with my certain class, as I'm using the Blast Sword right now. The tank is by far one of the best classes to play in Shinobi Striker. Our last role we're going to talk about is healer. Healer is very, very important in this game. Want to be able to survive a long time, and also, for the love of God, run cellular extraction jutsu in a healing tag at least. Want to keep your teammates alive. Gotta know movement. Healer's all about movement, playing walls, playing high, dropping down, making sure your teammates are all good, looking at their health bars, make sure your teammates are alive. But I like to run personally right now is Super Lightning Boulder, cellular extraction, healing tag, long distance healing, or Yasaka beats to replace the Super Lightning Boulder jutsu, get a best of both worlds with damage plus healing enough. The best op, obviously, to run on healer is time space op. You get that cooldown. Again, I'm trying to do the anti-time space op lately, but time space op is absolutely phenomenal. And your healer, again, can go for stun tapping people, drawing out the enemy sub. Besides that, you're really not dealing a bunch of damage. Don't play like a combat healer. Combat healers really don't do well in this game, especially if you're having trouble with those sweaty 4-sacks or sweaty solo queue teams. Even if you're solo queuing, you can run Nisaka beads. That's why I personally like running. Even if I don't think my team's dealing enough damage, I'll run the Yasaka beads, plus that cellular healing tag, and a long distance healing. Your ultimates with healer 2 can serve a great purpose in the game, like using long distance healing and boosts your teammates' ult gauge, plus survivability. If anybody's one shot, you can heal them to full health. That's why I personally like using long distance healing from Tsunade, or either on pitfall maps or using Feather Illusion Jutsu or Izanami. You can get some easy pitfalls. It's a little bit cheesy, but hey, if you want to win some games, you gotta use what you gotta use, man. Even so, if people are not over the pit, you can sleep them. Your teammates can jump somebody, you get an easy kill. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and comment. This is the first time I ever really did this video, and it's suggested from a Twitch viewer of mine. If I miss anything, maybe I'll make another video about this, or even come to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SixR. Thank you guys for watching the video.